Omaha's news leader, chronicling the stories and people making a difference in our community. This is KETV Newswatch 7's Chronicle.
Good morning and welcome to KETV Newswatch 7's Chronicle. I'm David Earl. This morning we're talking about what you put out on the curb. How to handle it has confounded Omaha city government for months. The contract for the current trash collector is up next year and the city is required to find and fund a replacement. The bids boil down to two major options, a company called FCC Environmental, that was Mayor Jean Stothard's pick, and West Central Sanitation, a cheaper company backed by much of the city council originally. There have been delays, changes, test runs, and heated debates over who should get the business, but now the war over waste finally comes to an end. Last week, the city council selected FCC as Omaha's newest solid waste collector in a 4-3 vote. Today, we talk with Mayor Jean Stothard about the council's decision to go with her recommendation and what the future looks like for people in Omaha. Plus, we widen the scope, examining the environmental impact of waste in the metro. First, though, let's look back at how we got here. KETV Newswatch 7's Michelle Bandour has more on Omaha's newest trash contract and how it will impact you.
Motion passed 4-3.
After months of back and forth between the city and two trash companies, Omaha settles on FCC Environmental.
This has to be one of the most difficult decisions I've had to make.
The council rejected the mayor's first recommendation 5 months ago, which provided no option for unlimited yard waste collection during peak times. That changes now with the new $22 million a year contract with the Houston-based company.
This will be something different. It's different than our trash collection system that we have now.
Here's what it means for you. A 2-cart system that combines yard waste, garbage, and recycling. FCC will provide unlimited separate yard waste pickup for 6 weeks in the spring and fall. During those weeks, you'll need to put yard waste in bags for anything that doesn't fit in the carts. The City Council also passed a key amendment. Families of 5 or more can file for a 3rd cart.
Once people get used to it, they're going to love the new system. It's going to be much more efficient. It's safer for the company that is hauling the trash.
There will be issues as we move forward and we get into this contract and deliver carts and figure out who gets special pickups and who doesn't. And there will be those growing pains.
Councilman Pete Festerson voted against the contract, saying they need to make things easier to get more residents recycling.
I respect the motion, but my position remains the same as it always has, which is, given the options we have before us today, I support 3 carts for capacity and separate yard waste collection reasons, and I feel strongly about that position.
Michelle Bandour reporting there. The CEO of FCC Environmental says they will be ready when the new contract starts in 2021. They also plan to move their Midwest headquarters here and build a call center, which will bring new jobs to Omaha. For those outside of Omaha city limits, there may be some confusion surrounding the months-long trash debate. In smaller cities like Bellevue or Papillion, people can contract individually with private waste management companies and pay for those services themselves. Omaha, however, meets the population requirements of a metropolitan class city by state standards, which means by law, the city government is required to provide a dependable waste pickup service for no additional fee. All right, joining us now is Omaha Mayor Jean Stothard. Mayor, thank you for being here.
You bet. Good morning.
I guess let's start at maybe the top here. It took a while longer than maybe you would have liked to get a contract. Why was it so important to get this wrapped up, though, by this fall?
Well, first of all, this is so important because this is at least a 10-year, if not a 20-year contract, so we had to get it right. Whichever company was awarded the bid, they needed between 16 and 18 months to establish themselves in the city of Omaha. Think about it. They need to build a fueling station. They need to build a fleet maintenance facility. They need to buy the trucks. They need to hire people. They need to train them. So the clock was ticking. We really didn't have too much longer. So it was very important that the city council approved a contract.
So the way the city's trash, recycling, and yard waste is picked up right now, it's really kind of an outdated system, right, by industry standards. And this new contract is going to change things at the curb for people. Can you walk them through what they're going to see?
Sure, and it'll be a big change. We realize that. But in our pre-bid meetings and our meetings that we had in this 3-year process talking to other companies, there was no company that we could find that would bid on a contract of what we have now. It is an outdated, archaic system. So we knew we had to modernize. We knew for the environment we wanted trucks that were fueled with CNG or some alternative fuel. We knew we wanted the covered carts. So we knew what we wanted, but we decided what we wanted after about 3 years. You know, we did a lot of public meetings. We got a lot of input. We did a 6-month pilot in 2,500 households. We did demonstrations. We talked to the city council, and we tried to put together the best bid that we possibly could that would fit the majority of people's needs, not everybody. So we know that this is going to be a big change for people, but what we will have now, what the city council approved, it's a 2-cart system, 2 96-gallon carts. After a 90-day period, if people don't want that big a cart, they can exchange them at no cost to them. 1 cart will be for yard waste, solid waste combined. The other cart will be for recycling. The recycling will be picked up every other week. It's going to be pretty hard to fill up 96 gallons of recycling every week. And the yard waste and the solid waste will be combined, except in the spring and the fall, when when we have the majority of the yard waste, we now will offer curbside unlimited yard waste pickup at the curb during a 6 to 8 week period in the spring or 6 to 8 week period in the fall.
We have some video here of what automation kind of looks like in other cities that are using this system. This is coming here to Omaha, these bins and the way that they get picked up on the truck. But it's not going to be uniform exactly across the city, right? There are some older neighborhoods where streets are really narrow, where maybe this system won't work.
Well, this system will work. This is an automated collection system. But the company that we chose, FCC, will use a combination of fully automated and semi-automated. Because to your point, there are areas in our city, particularly the east side of our city, where they have narrow streets, people park on the streets, they have alleyways, they have low-hanging trees. And so those trucks will still be automated, but they will have 2 people on the truck, because it's the difference between a side loading truck or a rear loading truck. So in those areas that are real dense and like in our northeast portion of our city, there'll be another person that will come out, move that cart to the back of the truck, and then the automated arm will come and dump it in the truck. It's still much safer, and it's still a much bigger bin, so people could put a lot more into it.
You know, there were a lot of issues with Waste Management's performance over the last few years, and I'm wondering how confident you are that FCC Environmental will be able to outperform what Waste Management offered.
I'm very comfortable with it because, you know, first of all, that their bid for the 2-cart system, we are paying a good $8 million more than we paid with what we're paying from Waste Management. But keep in mind, Waste Management did not bid and approve the contract that we are in now. They bought the contract from Deffenbaugh, and they told us from the very beginning that it was underbid. And so they had a really difficult time. They are a really good company. They're the biggest collection company in the country, but they had a really hard time in the city of Omaha under the current contract. This new contract with FCC, I have all the confidence in the world that this company, which is a worldwide company, has a big presence in the United States now. Well, there's no risk with them. I mean, they're a very big company. They have the resources. And when you evaluated the bidders, we had 4 bidders. One was Waste Management, but FCC bid more trucks and more people for each different option than the other bidders. And still, I think that their bid, I know their bid was affordable for the city of Omaha.
And they're going to be able to find all those people for all those trucks, even with the staffing workforce challenges that we have.
We truly believe that they will. I mean, they are known as a very, very good, reputable company. I know they will perform in the city of Omaha, and they will give the citizens good service. They are just, I mean, they're dedicated to providing good service for Omaha. And they have a lot of resources to pull from if we have issues like a storm after a holiday. I mean, they have big trucks all over our country and more employees all over this country so that they could pull from that.
You brought up cost. Obviously, this contract is going to cost more. Can you walk us through how you are confident that the city can afford this without a tax increase?
This is something we've been working on for quite a while because, again, right now we pay about $14 million a year for Waste Management. The FCC, it comes to about $23 million a year. That's a lot more than we are paying now. But we figure, I mean, it'll be difficult. I mean, but we figure that we can prioritize our budget just like we have been in the last 6 years. We've added more police officers. We're building a new police precinct. We prioritize things and find a way to pay for them. But we couldn't find a way to pay for something much more than that. For example, Waste Management now, they bid $29 million. We did not think that we could have that big of a jump from $14 million to $29 million and pay for it without a tax increase. So I have felt all along, so has Public Works, that FCC was the best bid, although they weren't the lowest bid. West Central was the lower bid.
And you're confident that the people of Omaha are ready for this change? You're going to educate them?
Yes. I mean, now we have about a year and a half to do that. They will know the whole process. We really hope that we could start delivering the carts much earlier than the program actually starts, which would be January 1st of 2021. But that will all be worked out, and everybody will know and understand what that process is and what we need to do to get this new service started.
All right. Coming up, 2 items, 1 bin. We hear from people worried about the yard waste options in the new trash contract. Plus, we're going to give Mayor Stothert the chance to respond to those concerns. You're watching KETV Newswatch 7's Chronicle.